The Tampa Bay area is seeing an influx of luxury home buyers from out of state. If you are one of those buyers, stay tuned and I'll give you the lowdown on luxury. Hey everybody, Melanie Atkinson here, realtor with Smith & Associates in beautiful Tampa Bay, Florida, and I am beyond excited today to talk to you guys about luxury home buying in the Tampa Bay area. When people think about luxury homes in Florida, they often conjure up images of those beautiful, modern Miami waterfront homes and high-rise penthouse condos. The Tampa Bay area often gets overlooked by the luxury buyer, but it's becoming obvious that you guys are starting to pay attention. Now, I know that you don't get to luxury home buying status without making some good investments in your life. So I want to start this episode by answering the question, is Tampa Bay worth your investment? Well, if you're looking for an area that has tons of coastline, 2 major cities, 3 professional sports teams, an award-winning international airport, a great local food scene, and enough land for you to have room to breathe, then the Tampa Bay area might be the right spot for you. You get so much value for your money here. I absolutely love showing around buyers that come from the expensive cities in the Northeast or from California. They're amazed at how much their money will buy. I did a video a while back called Why Tampa. Check that one out for even more reasons as to why I think Tampa Bay is worth your investment. So what does the luxury housing market look like here? Well, you get to choose whether you want a Golfview home with the sandy white beaches in your backyard or an Intracoastal home with your boat in your backyard. Or you can choose between a high-rise condo in downtown St. Pete or a beautiful luxury condo on Bayshore Boulevard in Tampa. If you want space, you can have an estate home in Odessa or Lutz or Tarpon Springs or Thonotosassa. You can buy a historical home in Hyde Park or a waterfront home on Davis Islands. And for those of you who love the view of a golf course, you can live in Avila or Innisbrook or in the Golfview area of South Tampa. The possibilities are endless and the inventory is growing to meet your demand. So let's break it all down some more, and I'm gonna start with condos. In the past few years, developers have purchased tons of land in the more urban areas of downtown St. Pete, downtown Tampa, and South Tampa to develop more luxury condo options. Not too long ago, we had so few options for luxury condos that it really wasn't a big part of our market. That is changing pretty quickly now. We've had some great buildings open recently. One in St. Pete opened last year, and the Raj on Bayshore opened this year, with a whole bunch more under construction. Currently under construction, Hyde Park House on Bayshore has broken ground. And also the Sanctuary, which is also on Bayshore Boulevard with beautiful bay views, is a gorgeous 17-story tower where each floor is its own residence. The Edition Luxury Boutique Hotel will be topped with 37 condos and will be some of the most expensive condo real estate in downtown. It will be in the heart of Water Street in downtown Tampa. If you love the vibe of downtown St. Pete, then one of the newest buildings going up right now is Saltaire, which will have very nice luxury condos. And finally, for those of you who have a boat and want a high-end marina next to your luxury condo, take a look at Marina Point. It is now under construction and might be the perfect spot for you. And if you don't want to wait for new construction, you're in the luxury condo market, there are some that are already built. As I mentioned, we have Virage on Bayshore Boulevard. Aquatica is also on Bayshore. In Harbor Island near downtown is the Plaza. One in St. Pete, along with Bliss and Ovation and Vinoy and Signature Place. And if you want beachfront luxury, then check out the condos at the Sand Pearl Resort, the Grand on Sand Key, Altamar on Clearwater Beach, and lots more. So now let's switch gears entirely and assume you don't want condos, you want the exact opposite. You want space. Where in the Tampa Bay area can you have acreage and a custom-built home? Well, you're going to have to leave the cities and the beaches and go to the areas where the population is less. Does that mean you will be far away from the cities and the beaches? Not necessarily. Areas like Odessa, Lutz, and Tarpon Springs are not that far away geographically from the cities and beaches, but you feel like you're in another world. Neighborhoods such as Stillwater, Steeplechase, and Citrus Green are all in Odessa and have generous lot sizes and custom-built estate homes. There are resale options, or you have the ability to build from scratch. And you would only be about 30 minutes from downtown Tampa and about 25 minutes from the airport. For those who like a water view but don't like salt water, in the northern sections of Pinellas and Hillsborough County are a lot of really nice lakes. Lakes such as Lake Keystone and Lake Tarpon can have beautiful custom estate homes that come with a hefty price tag. Another area to consider if you're wanting land is east of Tampa in an area called Thonotosassa. Now you're getting pretty far away from the beaches in Thonotosassa, but if you work in downtown Tampa, the commute isn't too bad, assuming I-4 is moving along. This area also puts you closer to Orlando, so if you need easy access to both Tampa and Orlando, Thonotosassa can be a good choice. Farmland and vacant land is plentiful in Thonotosassa. You can choose to be in a gated neighborhood such as Stone Lake Ranch, or you can choose to build on vacant land that's not in a neighborhood. One of the most exciting homes that's currently on the market in the Tampa Bay area is in Thonotosassa. It's called the Oaks, and it is a 36-acre lakefront estate with a total of over 36,000 square feet and multiple structures with a 20-car garage, and it can be yours for just $17,500,000. I know what some of you are thinking, Melanie, I don't want to come to Florida and look at land, I want to look at water. Well, that's the next and most popular place to build luxury homes in the Tampa Bay area, so let's talk about that. You will have waterfront options on both sides of the bay. Beachfront homes with actual sand in your backyard will stretch from Clearwater Beach clear down to St. Pete Beach. You will have a lot of different options along the beach, but my favorite stretch of homes is in an area called Bel Air Beach. This part of the beach is far more residential. It's more homey, less vacation-y feeling. The same is true for the Intracoastal water in Bel Air. There are some amazing waterfront options on both the beach side and the mainland side. So for those of you who want the boat in your backyard, the pool, the palm trees, and the salt-kissed air, this is a great option for you. Now, if you want to be near a city, but you still want a boat in your backyard, then that brings me over to the areas near downtown St. Pete. Snell Isle is one of my favorite areas. It has beautiful homes both on the waterfront and not on the waterfront, and has easy access to all the things in downtown St. Pete. And just north of that is an area called Venetian Isles, which also has a lot of waterfront homes. On the Tampa side of the bay, we have some very exclusive waterfront options, including some of the most coveted and expensive real estate in the area on Davis Islands, Beach Park, and Culbreth Isles area of South Tampa. People that work in downtown Tampa and don't want a long commute, or are looking for the great school system that's in South Tampa, or need access to the airport quickly, tend to migrate towards the Tampa side of the bay. But there isn't much vacant land to be found around here, so most of the time if you're looking for a luxury build, you're either buying a resale house or you're buying an old house, which a builder will tear down and build you a brand new one. Now, if you're looking for that perfect lot on the Tampa side of the bay, be prepared to spend well over $1 million to several $1 million for that land. Now, even though that is a lot of money, especially just for land, keep in mind that that's still relatively low in comparison to other popular waterfront areas like Miami and California, where houses are regularly going to sell for over $10 million. Now, our coastline isn't quite as glitzy as those areas, but that's what gives Tampa its accessible charm. And if you love those sleek, modern, Miami-looking homes, you can get those here too. Builders have started to embrace that style and more buyers are asking for it. For all of you golfers out there, the last luxury home options I'm going to talk to you about today are the golf course options. Topping this list is the exclusive neighborhood of Avila, which is in the northern section of Tampa. With its gorgeous country club and private golf club, some of Tampa's most famous residents live in Avila. The gorgeous custom-built homes in Avila range in size and styles. Most of them are already built, but there are a few new construction options. And for those wanting to be in South Tampa but still want a golf course view, you can check out Golfview, which borders the Palmacia Golf Course. If you want to be on the other side of the bay, the Innisbrook area is great for custom homes and lovely golf courses, as is the Bel Air area near the Bel Air Country Club. As I'm doing this, I'm getting very envious of all of you who are going to get to buy houses in these areas. In all seriousness, if you haven't been considering Tampa Bay as a place to buy a luxury home, please consider it. Do some research, give me a call. I'm happy to talk to you about why Tampa Bay is worth your investment. Thank you all for joining me in this episode. I'm going to go try to sell some houses, so maybe I can buy a house in one of these neighborhoods at some point. One thing we really didn't talk about in this video is the construction process itself and the financing of the construction process. So if you're looking for information on financing a custom build, check out this video that I did with a lender friend of mine a while back. Stay safe, and I'll see you all again soon. With love, Melanie.